Hello, welcome back. This is the second part of this beautiful blouse. If you missed the first part where I show you the first 8 rows, here in the description box below I will share the link where you can find this first part. So far I hope that you all did your homework and now let's continue. Once that you finish the 8th row, we are going to slip 1 to close, we are going to bring them through and make 1 chain to close. And now we are ready to slip 1 to close, and this will be the end of the row number 8. And as you could see here, we have closed this sleeve. Now we are going to continue with this color, and we are going to make only double crochet without making them in relief or so. We are going to continue like they are used to. And here in this part, remember that we reduce, and here we have 3 double crochet, you see. So we are going to make these 3 double crochet to again have the same number of stitches that we have at the beginning. So here we are going to make 3, and then we are going to continue making one over the other. And here when I finish the row, also I will make 3 double crochet here to take the stitches back that we have at the beginning. So here I'm going to continue making double crochet over double crochet, and well, now here we are going to make 1 double crochet over this popcorn, and then next to it and right here between we are going to make a popcorn. So just to finish with the drawing, so again we are going to change color. Remember that we had this thread behind, or if you want, like, you can cut and start up again. You can make a knot right there like you want. I want that you make it in the easiest way for you. So yarn over, and right here in this stitch that we have in the middle, we will insert the hook, and right there we will make this popcorn. So here we have 1 double crochet, then 2, 3, 4, take the hook out, insert it in the first stitch and bring them through, and we are going to make 1 chain to close with the other color that we have here behind. Let me fix it. Okay, and then we will continue again. When we have this uh, section or segment of popcorns, remember that we are going to finish the drawing by making this. So while we make the stitch, we will have other segment like this one, and we are going to repeat the same. Okay, and as you could see before and after the popcorn, we made 2 double crochet. So right there is the only section where we are going to increase 2 double crochet before and 2 double crochet after, and then we are going to continue. We are going to arrive again to this section. Let me just make this. So right here you see that here we reduce, so again we are going to make the 3 double crochet together, okay, to have all the stitches that we have since the beginning. So we are going to make here 3 double crochet, and then in the next section you see here we have this segment where we reduce, and again we are going to make 3 double crochet. So here we have 2 and 3. Then we are going to make 1 over the other. Just in the popcorn we are going to make 2 double crochet before and after, and so far here are the drawings that we have been making. So after this drawing we are going to continue making more rows of double crochet until we get the length of the yoke that we want, okay? And remember that we are going to continue double crochet over double crochet with the same number of stitches, and we are going to continue with the same color. If you want, you can like make one row with beige and make your own combination, but it's up to you. I will continue making more rows and see you there. Well, remember we were here, right? So we made these rows with popcorn. Yes. Then here we made this edge, and then after and before the popcorn we increase to double crochet. Then we continue, and also here where we reduce again we increase the stitches that we have, so 3 and 3, and then we close the drawing. Then we make one row with only double crochet over double crochet. And remember that this yoke will be very useful for any project that you may want. I will stop here, so this will be the yoke that in this case, in my case, I will make a blouse, but you will have the opportunity to make a dress, to make a vest, to make a sweater, anything that you want, okay? This is stitches with multiples of 8, so you will decide if you want to make it be in a larger size or smaller size. So as you could see here, I continue making one row of double crochet one over the other. Remember that here over the popcorn it's important that we make one. If we skip this one, we may reduce the size. And then I made one row of single crochet with this color. As you could see, I didn't make like rib stitch or so, I just continue. I used this color just to like make emphasis in this part, and behind we have these threads that are crossing, but I'd rather to have this on than having like knots and cut the thread and like make more like damage with their yarn. So even in that you have to take care and be careful with these details. If you want, you can make free stitch and you will have this split in front, but in this case I didn't want it. I just take the complete stitch and continue making single crochet. After this I will continue making more rows. Well, first let's close this row. You will see if just slipping one it's better, or if not, we just like make a stitch right here just to blend this stitch and to blend the joint. So you have to see what's better, what looks best. Make this small tricks that just only you and me will know. So yes, I think it looks better, right? So I already cut this thread because I will continue only with the orange. So while I make this the coming rows, I will crochet over this thread, so while I crochet I can hide this thread. Remember that it's important that we hide a little bit the threads so later we can cut. So we are going to continue making double crochet over each stitch, but I will make reef stitch. This means that I will take the back part of the chain to have a pleat in front, and we will create a different detail. But well, this will depend of the project that you want to make. So far this is the yoke, right? So from here you will decide what you want to make. In this case I want to make a blouse. So I will divide the front, the back and the sleeves. So that's why I like, to me the A shape that I have and the volume that I made until now, it's perfect. If you want to make a poncho, also you can continue with this volume and just continue straight and until you get the long that you want. It will depend of the project that you decide to make. In my case, as I told you, I want to make a blouse. So for my size and for my body, I need to make more rows for the yoke. Okay, so this is also that you have to see, that you have to try on in this. If this yoke and if this volume it's enough for the project that you want, well, from here you can continue and you can choose the stitch that you want. In my case I need more rows to cover part of my chest. Okay, so after I made more rows I will divide to make apart the back and the front and to divide the sleeves too. So I will continue making more rows for the yoke. I will make a double crochet over double crochet, You can continue like this, or you can make the rib stitch. That it means that it's double crochet but only taking the back part of the chain, and it will have a different effect. And well, in this case I decided to use a simple stitch because I felt that the decoration that we made at the beginning it's enough, so you don't need to use a more like decorative stitch in this coming rows. But well, I will continue making more rows and see you at the end. Well, look, I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 and 8 rows, and so far it's perfect this yoke for me. So now from here I will divide to make the sleeves and the front and the back too. So look, well, here I divided, I leave 52 stitches in total, and here between I made this a strip of chains with 10 chains, and in the other side too I counted 52 all around, and then I put a marker and I made a strip of chains with 10 chains that will open more the blouse, also according to my size. So from now on we are going to continue all around without making more rows in the sleeves, only this part all around with the stitch that you decided to make. And well, again, remember that here I made 10 rows according to my size, but I suggest that before you continue making more rows and that you decide whatever you want to make, that you try on and see if you need this or no. Okay, so once you are sure and you already try on and you need to make the chains or no, well, we are going to decide. We are going to continue all around without making more rows in the leaves. Later we will decide what we are going to do right there. So we are going to continue. We will go up with 3 chains and we are going to make double crochet over double crochet. In this case I will make the rib stitch, and I will make this mesh stitch. So first we are going to make 2 double crochet, then 2 chains. We will skip one and then a second segment of 2 double crochet, then 2 chains, skip one, and in the second we will continue. Well, here I finished the row. We are going to slip one to close, as you could see, 2 double crochet, 2 chains, 2 double crochet, skipping 1 chain. So now we are going to make 1 chain, and here inside 1/2 double crochet, I mean one over the other, and then inside only 1 or 2 half double crochet, or here only 1 and here 2 in this space, and here only 1. I think that we are going to continue like this, 2 inside the space and then just here 1, or you can make the opposite like you want. I will make this because I don't want to make more volume for my blouse. I want that from the yoke to the rest it is straight. Okay, I feel that it's too much volume, but it's up to you, you will decide. After we finish this row, then I will continue with the mesh stitch that I have been making. So like this is how I will alternate making more rows. Once the mesh stitch and once this row of half double crochet. After this row I think that we will stop reducing. So we will respect the stitches that we have until after we reduce, sorry. To be more clear, here at the end we are going to slip one to close, then we will go up with 3 chains, and here we are going to make this segment of 2 double crochet, then 2 chains, and then we will skip 2, and right here over the last 2 double crochet that we made we are going to continue, okay, just to continue with the drawing and continue straight in line. So like this we will continue repeating this sequence until we finished. I did continue making more series, but here I will tell you a small trick that I made. In the 4th, 5th row I between the segments of 2 double crochet. Here in these chains, once I made 3 chains and once I made 2. Okay, this is just to increase a little bit because according to my shape, to my body and to my size, I need a little bit more of volume here in the part of my abs, right, in my stomach. So this is because of me, but you will decide. Okay, please, while you may continue making more rows, try on and see how it looks, if you need more or no. What I also made is that in the next series I made 3 chains and then 2, then 4 chains and then 2, and like this I continue increasing a little bit until I get the length that I want. Of course I have to try on and see if it was looking good, if the volume was enough. Once you are sure, now we are going to continue with the sleeves. Well, look, here for the sleeves, I just decided to not make more rows. It was enough. I already tried on and I like it. If you want a longer sleeve, well, you can use the same stitch that we used to make the body, this one, right? In this case, I made this shelf stitch to decorate. Once you like it and you try on and you are correct, you have to count how many shells you made in one side so we can make the same in the other side too. Okay, so let's count them and I will show you. Okay, so this stitch will be like this. We are going to make 3 chains and then in the same space we are going to make 2 double crochet together. So here we have 1 and then 2. Then we will skip 1, 2, and in the third we are going to make a single crochet. And remember that you must have the same number in one sleeve and in the other sleeve. Okay, so like this we are going to continue. Also you can use this decoration in the bottom of your blouse like you want. And if you want also, you can make this last stitch for the edge in a different color. Probably you can use the same color that you use as a combination, the same color that we used to make the popcorns, but this is up to you. Okay, this color. But well, now that we finished the sleeves, we are going to continue with the neck. I want to make more rows in the neck because to me it's like a winter blouse. So I will show you this version. If not, like this, you finished. Okay, for the neck also I will alternate the colors. I want to use this light beige like we made here just to continue with this combination and that this could match. So well, here where we finished the row, we are going to make a knot and we will continue. Later we will hide all these threads that we may have, okay? So have that in mind. So we will go up with 3 chains and we are going to make 1 double crochet over the last one. So this is the row that we are going to make first. Then we will decide here. Let me see, it looks a little different. Oh, it was because I skipped this one. You see, it was like started like to look like linen. Okay, so we are going to come back and fix it. So here we have to crochet this one too. So for the neck we are going to reduce a little bit. So look, we are going to make this small trick. We are going to make a segment of 5 double crochet. Okay, first. Then we will skip one and again a segment of 5 double crochet. And like this we are going to continue. Here we just skip this one. We will have this hold here. But to blend it we are going to make this little trick. You see, we will take these both stitches together and we will turn into one. So you don't see it. Now from here we will continue making 5 double crochet and then we will skip one and like this the whole row. Okay, so at the end we are going to slip one to close. Now we are going to make some rows of elastic stitch. So the elastic stitch is basically double crochet, but like we made here, remember, taking the stitch in relief. So since we start the stitch, we are going to place the hook in the back and we are going to alternate. Once we are going to place the hook in the back and once we are going to place the hook in front, and we will make a double crochet. In the coming rows we are going to respect. If we took the stitch in the back, we are going to also take it and insert the hook in the back. If we took it in front, we are going if we place it in front, we are going to place it in front too. Okay, so like this is how it will be in the coming rows. If you want, you can alternate the colors. Also, you can make like a row with beige or like you want. Okay, so we are going to continue making more rows with this elastic stitch, and then you will decide. I probably will make around 5 rows, but first I will uh, make them and see it and try if I like it or no. Well, look, we made 1, 2, 3, and 4 rows. As you could see, I alternate the colors. I put this beige thread in one row, and so far I love it. I already tried on, and I think that these rows are perfect, are enough. So once you are sure, well, now we are ready to hide all the threads that we may have. Remember that it's very important that we hide them a little bit. Don't cut them right away, because if not, with the use and then when you wash them and with the time, the stitch may destroy. So we already made too much. This is a piece of art, so keep it. We are going to use the embroidery needle, and remember that we are going to hide the thread in the area of the color that we crochet so it can perfectly blend. What I always do is that I first hide the embroidery needle through the project like this, and then I insert the thread and I hide it like this. So let me show you. Remember that here I want to share all my secrets and tips with you. They are completely free. Just I ask you that you subscribe, to leave me a comment, that share this video. That's like the best reward that I could have. Thank you so much for watching my videos. By the way, I really appreciate that someone likes what I do. It feels so good. Thank you. So at the end we are going to use the lighter. Also, this is a small trick that I share with all of you, because like this I promise you that nothing will destroy this stitch like ever again. So we are going to use we are going to make the same with all the threads, and then we are going to iron this part. I will leave it like this because it's puffy, it's perfect, so I'm going to leave it like this. The only part that I will iron will be this stitch from here to the bottom, and then we will finish. Remember to use a protection under, very soft and gently we are going to iron. Well, so what do you think? This is the result. I love the result. I hope that you did too. Thank you so much for clicking this video, for give me a like, to subscribe. Remember that it's completely free. Also, you can look for me in all my social media and TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and I will be sharing more content like this one, more ideas, more coming projects. And so I want to invite all of you to follow me right there. And remember that with this Yoke you can create anything that you want. In this case we made a blouse, or you can make a poncho, a vest, a sweater, or any other thing that you want to make. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate, and I hope that we will have an amazing beginning of this year.